What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. I'm Rahgel, here with Sig.
That is Princess Rahgel.
It's been a minute. Back at it finally, after some breaks. But
Yeah.
yeah, okay, it's been a minute. But in the breaks,
I'm not complaining.
Exactly. I hope you're not, because in the breaks, you have found the ability to kind of get back to your roots of gaming and being able to get back to streaming and whatnot. Because you've been streaming some other stuff. I have not streamed at all or been on the podcast. So with the streaming that you've been doing, I want to, like today and yesterday, what games have you been streaming recently?
And the day before that.
Okay.
I've been going strong for 5 days. Which is not that many. Because Wick has been streaming every day, I think for months now. He streams a few hours every day. But me, so today and yesterday, I streamed Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, Warzone/DMZ. And then Saturday, I did WWE 2K23. I think the day before that, I did Destiny 2. And then I think Atomic Heart was the other one I streamed. Maybe.
So you've been going strong for the last week and a half ish.
Yeah. All month.
And it's, like I said, I haven't done it at all. I haven't had the time to do it. Are you enjoying it again, or is it just one of those things you're just like, I have the time to do it? I want to try it.
Well, that's definitely not like I want to try it. I enjoy
get back into it.
I enjoy streaming. And it's one of those we've covered this kind of a bit before, where it's like what got me into streaming was a just cause type situation of I was already playing Call of Duty, like Black Ops 2, 3 maybe. I don't know. I was playing one of the older Call of Duties, and it's when PS4 introduced the live streaming from the console. I literally would just go live. I was like, whatever, fuck it, go live, and got a headset. Then let's go live with a headset. And I've been this year, actually since October, since you and I have updated the podcast to weekly, streaming took a backseat. But now it's whenever I got time. I don't have a schedule because, as a dad, there's no such thing as a schedule other than my kid's school schedule. That's it. But it's been really fun and been really interesting because I've gotten back to where I was before I moved over, or when I moved over to PC from PlayStation, which was a multi-stream. I'm streaming on multiple platforms. And of course, I have the big three. I have Twitch, I have YouTube, and I have Facebook. But then a few months ago, I heard about a new platform called Kick, Kick, and we did our live stream to there as well for the podcast. But I've been reading up a lot about it. I've been finding out so much more about it, and kind of just one of those things of I can stream to it at the same time. Fuck it, let's do it. And I'm finding out comparison, especially discoverability wise. Granted, take with a grain of salt. There's only a few thousand streamers on Kick versus the millions of streamers on TikTok and hundreds of thousands on YouTube and Facebook. Take it with a grain of salt. But these last 3 days alone, specifically, I've averaged over on Kick. I think it was 11 or 12, and that's with WWE 2K23 and Call of Duty. While on Twitch, maybe 4 or 5. But again, I also haven't been on Twitch for over a year and a half. YouTube, 6 to 8. Facebook, I think like 8 to 10, which is pretty normal. Because people literally just pop in and they have different measurements, metrics on how they determine all that stuff. But it's been interesting. I mean, I've loved it. And these last 2 days, as you said, I've played Call of Duty. This last one, and that game's changed since we did our podcast on the launch.
It has. It's changed for the better.
Surprisingly, yeah.
They changed the DMZ style within the actual Warzone game and went back to kind of how it used to be. There's still some stuff that needs to be fixed, but whatever. Now I did see you on Kick. I did look at Kick, and for anybody that hasn't seen it, I mean the layout is
identical
to Twitch.
It's identical.
I did see that their affiliate program is a lot easier to reach than Twitch.
And better payout, 90-10.
Oh, it's 90-10. Okay.
Mm-hmm. They have the best one right now.
75 followers and 5 hours of streaming?
Something like that, yeah.
Just to get that. And it's no longer an average viewership of of 3. 75 followers, which anybody could get that if they want to do follow for follow. Not the best thing to do at all. But you could easily do that. To get the affiliate badge or whatever. Now I don't know the process of it. I don't know
just
how it
like
goes.
Twitch.
So that's the funny thing is that it does. It looks damn near identical.
No, I mean the whole fucking program is just like Twitch.
I don't know who owns it. I haven't really looked. I'm sure you've looked into it on who owns it, who runs it, or whatever. But I looked at Call of Duty. Warzone specifically, and there were quite a few streamers on there, but the lowest viewer count was 8, and that was scrolling down quite a ways down. And normally you get down, you see like 1s, 2s. No, it was 8. That was the lowest I saw at 8, and that was at 1 or 2 o'clock here, so Central, and it was in the middle of the day on a Tuesday. And the lowest count was 8. And the fact that there's another program, I don't know how well it's still in beta, but the whole thing with there being another one and it being identical to Twitch, may work, maybe not. Who knows what happens if somehow Twitch comes after him for stealing the layout, the look, or anything.
Nope, can't. I think that's why they chose the layout they did, because it's iconic. For lack of a better word, it's iconic. But you can't protect. That's not a protective feature.
It's way better layout than YouTube. I hate YouTube's layout. I'm not a fan of it.
YouTube is working on the division between content creator and streamer, so where you get two different, because that's the biggest thing is you can't tell who's truly a streamer, who's just posting up content. And unless you are a big name like Mr. Beast or Tim the Tap Man or Dr. Disrespect, no one knows. And it's a struggle. And sure, some of the videos I can get 2-3 people watching, and then I'll randomly get 60-70 views later. Or a better example would be Wictincy, who we've had as a guest on here. There's been a few times where I've watched his stream, and he'll have 5-6 people, maybe 9. But then 24 hours after the stream has ended, he's up 300, 400, 500 views on that video. So he's definitely well over 100x multiplier. But once the video's out of that live formatted feature, it does great. But Facebook's weird. I used to be into, when Facebook first came out to streaming, I wasn't in on it. I was on the ground floor. I was one of the betas. It was weird. It's still weird now. It's just the layout. I think that's what makes makes Kick such a formidable possibility is that it looks just like Twitch. Instead of purple, it's green. That's really the only difference. But I mean, I've seen better numbers over on Kick, and even with like,
Yeah, and I think you're going to.
I mean, for now, yeah. But I think as long as if you're getting into streaming right now or coming back to streaming, and you start on a smaller platform like Kick, if you stay on it, you will eventually blow up because people will start realizing, oh, this is actually like a good thing. Look at Mixer, or look at Mixer in the past. Mixer was a nothing, and then certain people started blowing up. They got Ninja, and people's like, oh shit, Mixer actually means something. Let's go check out Mixer. And now all these little onesie twosie accounts blew up overnight. League of Legends blew up overnight. Mass Effect blew up overnight over there. Rocket League was another one that was just popping like crazy over there. Same with World of Warcraft. Well, I know that because it was also the games I was following at the time. But with Kick being such a small groundwork right now, they don't have any major names over there, at least to my knowledge. So it's gonna be one of those things that if I wanted to stream nothing but Call of Duty, I'm sure I could easily get up there as quickly as possible. but no, I mean, if I were to play Call of Duty every day I streamed over on Kick, and Kick blew up, I seriously think I could like pop off over there and be one of those weird people with 100+ viewers. But that's still some time away. This is not something that's gonna take off in the next month or two. This is gonna be something like a year's grind. But it's nice to actually have the alternative. And we've talked about people being the Twitch killer. What's going to kill Twitch? Right now, Kick has the best opportunity because it has all the same features and abilities. The nice thing, though, so if you become Twitch affiliate, that's when you get access to like custom emotes, and you only get like 3 to 5 until you hit certain subscribers. No, on Kick, I think it's a 5 row of 10. Yeah, 5 rows of 10, so you get 50 custom emotes from the get-go. Done. So I uploaded all my fucking emotes that I made because I wanted something small. But at the same time, there's something, even same fucking layout. There's something refreshing about Kick, and maybe it's the fact that it's a baby. It's in the infancy stage of a platform. So when you're starting off, you're like, oh, this is pretty cool. I like this. This is new. This is fresh. I'm not having to deal with all this shit.
And I started looking at it only like a day, yesterday and today maybe, but rumors.
I saw you were going on there.
Dr. Disrespect is coming over there, and there's rumors he's a co-owner of it. I don't know if it does happen, and I mean it's going to get saturated like Twitch.
I hope he doesn't come over.
Someone big will come over there. They'll get somebody.
It's inevitable. I know that, but he has too much publicity behind him, for lack of a better word, and he's way too controversial. He's not somebody like, if I'm a new streaming platform, he's not the guy I would choose to be the flagship bearer for the company, because then it comes across as if you know who Dr. Disrespect, you know how he talks. I mean, his name fucking says it all.
Yeah.
You don't want that type of image solidified with your brand and going, oh, now we're going to get the trolls and the toxicity to come over here versus just your normal people, I guess would be the best way to put it. And you're bringing in just a lot of bad juju your way. Now, whereas like Ninja, you brought Ninja over, you're going to get a lot of
it's
tweens.
Yes.
You get a lot of tweens, and you're going to get a lot of Fortnite. You brought over Courage, kind of the same thing, but you get the the adolescent side of adults. Like, he's a good guy, but yeah. And if you brought any of you gotta be careful with the female ones. And that's just not because of who they are or what they've done. Just, man, fucking men are creepy as shit to these girls.
Mm-hmm.
But if it was like Amorites, nope, not somebody I would have. Same with like Pokimane, nope. I mean, it would have to be somebody who's not, I don't want to say A tier streamer, but I would do like a B tier or even a C, someone who has a lot, and is kind of just middle of the road. He or she doesn't cause waves in the political side of the house, I guess it would be.
Yeah.
I got banned from Twitch for I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean, there are some that they could do, but I don't think it would have to be like the Baka Bros would be a decent one because there you have a trio at that point instead of just one certain one, because they're kind of crazy in their own way, but they kind of are all over the spectrum of who likes them. There's going to be toxicity probably with anybody that really comes over anywhere, but their range of followers is so damn big, and they're stuck in with everybody up there as well. Nick Merckx, Tim Tatman, Ninja, Dr. Respect, Cloaksy, Symphony, TP, all those guys, they all play together at some point, and they're also very competitive in the esports world too.
That seems like if you were to bring an esports group, organization, there we go. And again, this is all from like taking what I've learned in business school, trying to apply it to streaming. It was not a course. It's one of those things of like, doing an organization would be better. Would probably be your best option, because then you get not just one person, but you can have like 5-10 people come over, and you can say, hey, I can't think of any esports now that I'm talking about.
You know, like
I can't think of any.
100 Thieves or
there we go.
Phase.
Dude, I was like drawing a fucking blank. It's like, like in my head, I'm going, the one with the flag. It's 100. The one with 100 on the flag. What the fuck's that? Like, my brain is going 100 miles an hour trying to figure out what the fuck I'm trying to think of. But not thieves. But for this example, bring over an organization though that's like the thieves, and then all of a sudden you get a range, you get massive plethora, like you're talking with the trios. That group of trios is absolutely, because guess what? They each have their own following. Collectively, they have their own following, and you're going to kind of hit all of them. While yes, toxicity will follow regardless of who you bring over.
Yeah,
it's your image and your brand that you're having to look at very carefully, and do you want to be synonymous with that? Because Dr. Disrespect brings that with him. Like, I'm sure in real life, he's a good guy, he's great. But the problem is the mentality he has on stream only works so far with established companies like YouTube and Twitch, not even Facebook. But if you brought that same mentality over to Kick, which is brand new, just starting out, like I said, it's in the infancy, like you said, still in beta, that's not the way to do it. That would be someone maybe you bring a year or two after you've been established, and you have a few flag bearers to carry around with you, and then all of a sudden now you have, Dr. Disrespect came over, or Shrouds, or even Cloaksy, or Courage, or Pokimane. Like, that's when you start getting the other guys to come over, but you need to get established before you poach, for lack of a better word. But it's also a breath of fresh air to get somebody who's not been established for the last 3 years, 5 years. Because if you take Disrespect, Tim, Cloaksy, Merckx, any of those guys or gals, and you bring them over, same shit, different show. And it's tedious. When you're thinking about a new platform or you want to go discover it, you don't want to be shoved down your throat again with someone who's been there, done that already. You're looking for a fresh face. So while the I forget what you call the Trio brothers, while they are not fresh because they've been around for a bit, they're still fresh.
Mhm.
They're not your A tiers of streamers. They are more your like C, B tiers. So,
Yeah, I mean with the Baca Bros, it wasn't
yeah.
just like they're. I don't follow them as much. I don't know a whole lot about them. I just know the one I know of, and that they're well known as well. But yeah, some like that. I know there's probably other ones as well, but those are the ones that just kind of popped in my head. But yeah, a new platform with Kick, and to kind of try and break up the monotony of YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Maybe it works. I don't see the 90-10 staying very long because that's gonna.
Well,
I don't know how they're gonna stay afloat at that.
well,
That's
ads,
crazy.
ads. That's how is
Mhm.
it'll just be ad shoved down. But um, I've already read. I mean, again, it's still in beta. I can't
Yeah.
emphasize that enough. It's like so everything you're reading is very, maybe it's true, maybe it's not type thing. The 90-10 is true. I do know that because it's in their program. But regardless, I've seen reports saying once they're out of the beta, the 90-10 will go away and they'll go to 80-20, which is still incredibly high.
Mm-hmm.
But they also want to get away from basically saying, "Oh, we should take a bigger cut because we're allowing you the Twitch method. We're allowing you to be on our platform, so we should get a bigger cut, or we should get damn near 50%." Because that doesn't work, and they believe that the streamer should be rewarded that way, and that 80-20 will be the way it gets set in stone once beta's done. But it will only be 80-20 for the new streamers, the new affiliates. The older affiliates will still be coded properly. It'll be some special badge or identifier that basically OG, not OG. And if you were there before the 80-20 split takes place, you'll get the 90-10, as long as you have the affiliate done by then. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with that. I prefer multi-streaming. I don't, because I did YouTube for a whole year. I tried it out. I did it. I did what I said I would last year and only do YouTube, nothing else. Did that with the Twitch the year before that, Facebook the year before that. And every time all roads lead the same way, which is me casting a on all platforms, because then you get a very, very wide range of characters stopping in your stream. And like today I didn't have my restream bot broadcasting all the chats to individual platforms. So if whoever chatted on Twitch like you did, YouTube, Facebook, and Kick didn't see that. But I also have the ability that whoever posts on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, those three platforms, not Kick unfortunately, but those three platforms will see that message too, which is really cool.
Oh yeah.
I did that 2 days ago. But today there would be times where like you were talking to me and I was asking about the podcast and somebody was messaging me on Facebook. Don't remember what they were saying. It was like ad type thing, spam. So I just kind of disregarded it whenever, deleted it. And I had people on YouTube pop in later and be like, "Hey, I came from this channel. They told me to check you out. Just want to see what was up." It's like, "Oh, hey, what's going on?" Blah, blah, blah. Talked to him. Really good guy. And then I had somebody else hit me up on Twitch talking, had somebody hit me up on Facebook asking to join, and I can see the entire thread just conversing, and it's me talking to the camera to the three of them. And granted, again, it looks weird when you just see me having a conversation with somebody who's not on the platform. You're like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
But I personally enjoy it because I like to be on all the platforms. I'm a whore that way. Bring me out loose. But it's these last few days have like it's just been something different. I was like, oh yeah, awesome. I love this. I wasn't supposed to stream today, but Yeah, like my mother-in-law came into town, so my wife had to go get her, and then they got food, and then they went shopping, even though I was supposed to be outdoor dashing for 3 to 5 hours. And I was like, oh well, fucking, if you guys are going shopping, then I guess I'm here because we're down to one car. I'm just
Yeah.
like, look, but I mean, it's interesting. I've been enjoying it, and of course, I haven't had any podcasts to edit for like a week, so not saying it helped, but it helped. Um, but it also made me notice that like Kick specifically again, there's a podcast section, and I was seeing that the average, granted, there's only like ever 2 or 3 people streaming live podcasts, and those who do typically have 20, 30, 40 plus viewers because there's only 1 to 3 people actually streaming a podcast or who are registered as podcast channel inside Kick. If you don't know what I mean, not Rahgel, listener, so it sounds very jumbled. When you go live on Twitch and Kick, you can select your category in your game, and categories be like the game itself or IRL, just chatting, hot tub. That's a very big one still. Um,
Dumb.
Music, painting, that type. Like you can choose your subcategory. And there's one that says podcast, and Kick
Sleeping.
has that too. There is a sleeping one. That's weird.
It's fucking weird.
So weird. Now, am I saying if you will pay me hundreds of dollars a night, I would let you watch me sleep? Yeah. I get kind of a whore that way. It's fine. You can't touch me.
So weird.
I'm not having lights on though. Just know that I don't sleep with lights on. So it'll be you with a black screen, probably some snoring, going, "What the hell is going on?" Heard something. Don't worry. It happens. I'm 30 years old. Nothing stays in me anymore. But um, but but with that podcast thing, totally lost train of thought. Um, maybe there's something down the pipeline I'm working. Whether Rahgel knows it or not, there's something coming down the pipeline that I'm trying to work on, see if it'll work. So stay tuned for that. But I would like to get into Call of Duty again because it has drastically improved. I mean, you saw me play Warzone solos. I was about 50%. I had people who were like fucking shitting on me, like, dude, you got 14th in solos. Bitch, do you know how fucking many people are in solos? 141. I got 14th. I played hide and seek better than 130 people. Fuck you.
It's true. Yeah, it's true.
And that's really what it is. The game of hide and seek.
Yeah, it can get pretty intense. I mean, solos are fun, but man, when you're doing a solo BR and you play for 15, 20 minutes and you die and you're like, fuck. So intense.
But I was owning the
over.
gulag. I was owning gulag yesterday, left and right. I think I was in gulag. Oh, was it 6 or 7 times? It had to be an odd number, so it had to been 7. I won all but one, my last one. And by win, I mean if you like pay attention, got a new layout by the way. But if you pay attention to my camera, you can see me like juking, driving, trying to like I'm so engrossed into what I'm doing. And I'm just there like enjoying. I'm just trying to pay attention to everything, trying. And if I get a win, because you get the snapshot grenade and you get a Simtex in Gulag yesterday, I would throw that snapshot, climb up on the container, and be like, "Oh shit, somebody's there!" Even though the fucking snapshot told me somebody was there, I jump up on this container, would still be pleasantly surprised that somebody's actually there. And you can hear me every time go, "Oh damn!" And I spray shoot them and everything. And be like, "Oh, I'm about to die." Drop down, throw some text. I was like, "I'm gonna lose." Win. Oh, look who's Mr. Badass right now. Don't mind me. And then I drop in like 2 minutes later, dive. Like, you know what? Don't care. I want a gulag. Fuck you.
Yeah, it's definitely fun when you can get back into a game like that and enjoy it. Like I said, I haven't streamed in a while. I want to, just trying to find the time to do it. Um, I am kind of intrigued a little more than now the kick is out there, and I've got the account on that as well. So I haven't decided when I'm going to do it or if I'm going to be able to do it. But getting
Need a
into
new
streaming
layout.
again.
I got some layouts. You saw them today.
See, I'm just
Don't
trying
mind
to
me. I'm
figure it
really
out.
proud of my layouts today.
But they look good. The uh,
He has to say that. Everybody, don't worry. It's fine.
it's in the contract. Um,
The blood contract is fine.
I don't know. It's. I'm hoping that things slow down in the manner of stream because it's so saturated, and it seems like there's a lot less people on Twitch that I've followed in the past that I know there aren't even accounts anymore.
Yeah.
Um, there's also a lot of people that I didn't even know that I followed that are like not doing very well anymore.
Yep.
That so I mean it's fallen off quite a bit. You
Yep.
do see your hardcore ones that are still going at it. I mean your big names that are making it obviously are there. There are some ones that I've seen that have started from nothing and are doing mediocre, I guess, or and some
Yeah.
are doing fairly well. Um,
I
but
mean, like speaking about those accounts, though, like because a lot I've noticed on mine there was a lot of people on Twitch I was following, and I was like, who the fuck are you?
yeah,
And I had to go dive in and see their past like year streams. Like, oh, you went through a rebrand. Okay,
hmm
cool. I haven't been on Twitch too long, but I noticed there's one guy um, who I knew from an organization that we were both part of. All three of us were, and he was doing phenomenal. Like he was on Mixer, he would average 300 views per stream, and he Mixer left, he went to Twitch, and he would get to like 100, 150. And then I left Twitch. I literally said, "Fuck this, I'm done." I
hmm
would hop on if I saw you were live. I'd hop on, toss you my free Amazon bullshit with you, and if you weren't live, I didn't really hop on.
hmm
Um, but I noticed this gentleman, he who went from 100 150 on Twitch, all of a sudden struggling, maybe 3, maybe 4. And of course, me being inquisitive and also kind of be like, fucking called it. I went on his stream. I was like, "Hey man, what's going on?" Chatted with him and everything. Asked him what's up. I was like, "You been streaming?" Oh yeah. I've hit a rough patch back in I think like he said July or August last year, and he only plays a couple games. He only plays Rocket League and Call of Duty, and he gets a lot of views. And he's like, I don't know what happened, but literally just over Christmas time frame, Christmas or so December and January, he's like, everyone dropped. I don't know what's going on. Oh wow. Yep. I can see that because that's about the time Twitch started to fuck with everything. You take away hosts and take away all these other cool little features that didn't really do much, but they did stuff type thing. Because I know his host feature wasn't there anymore, so I can't host anybody. People can't host me.
Yep.
Which is cool. Whatever. They didn't really do much anyways. Nobody really understood the damn thing. I don't think Twitch understood the damn thing. You get views, but you don't get views. It counts,
Yeah.
but doesn't count. So I mean, I get it, but there's been a lot of rebrand structures going on Twitch. I'm seeing, and I think it's because they're struggling so much that they had to refresh themselves and see. Some of us only refresh over legal matters.
And and a lot of them don't want to make the jump either. They want to stay where they're at. They're comfortable with where they're at, and it makes sense because
I get it.
Twitch Twitch's layout is good. Their payout is dog shit.
Their
The
extensions are great too. I think that's honestly, if you took away the extensions, Twitch is hot fucking shit. That extensions is what makes Twitch decent. To have the extension for like Destiny 2 to see my entire loadout, see what my build structure is, and you'd be like, oh, so this build's working really well for him. I'm going to go copy that exact same Warlock build, and you can save it.
Mhm.
Or I know there's Call of Duty extensions. I don't know what they do. League of Legends has probably one of the biggest ones, along with Minecraft. But those extensions make Twitch, and if Kick gets those extensions, done. I think that'll be done.
Which I'd say there's no way that they wouldn't get it. There's nothing.
YouTube doesn't have it, and Google is the fucking platform that most of those extensions are based off of.
The fact that Kick is almost copy and pasted what Twitch is. Why wouldn't they?
Almost fucking.
Why wouldn't they?
Sorry, you don't have the header and banner feature except for when you're offline. Whereas if you go on my Twitch account while I'm live, my header/banner is still there, and you get a video inset on it. Whereas Kick goes live.
Yeah,
that's the only video you get to see. I will say this: the layout structure of Kick is better in one way. If you go to my video, the About Me section is the only thing below it. Whereas if you go on my Twitch, you have to click on the About Me section to view all that. It's not the default page, like my previous videos or previous lives, whatever. Content is underneath my video rather than information. And that seems to be a lot of people's big takeaway is, well, how am I supposed to follow you on social media? It's not there. No, it's there. You just click a button. And you go to the tab that says social.
Yeah. So they're obviously they've figured it out. They're taking what they can from it, or everything from it.
Control V.
Yeah, and then making it better. If that's what it is, that's what it is. Hopefully, it does well, and hopefully, they weed out some of the shit that's been out there.
No, hot tub streams are still there.
Oh my gosh, it's so dumb.
Even on Kick, the only place I have not seen hot tub streams is YouTube, because they have some of the strictest rules for clothing.
Yeah.
Like, nothing against it. You do you, boo boo. But here's the thing: if that's like the homepage, like I go on Twitch right now, I'm going to have my homepage covered and recommended hot tub or similar shit. Same with Kick. There's always like one. But Kick is also a little more lenient on dress code. Like there was a very, very well endowed Latina. She was gorgeous, and she was teaching math in a bikini, and she had 1,000+ views. And I'm just like, yeah, we're all here for the math. Okay.
Yeah. Well, Twitch is not very strict either when it comes to some of that stuff. Some people can have sex on Twitch and get a 3 to 5 day ban.
This is true. This is very true.
Other guys, play a song 3 times in a row and they're gone. They get DMCA'd.
Music
you can't
trumps nudity.
You can't throw cats, obviously. So if you're eating your cat across the room, that's a no-no.
Shit. Well, shit, I'm about to get canceled there because yesterday alone I had my cat would walk in on my screen. Go away! Stop it!
Yeah, you can't eat your cats. And then just other shit that obviously some streamers get away with where others don't.
Twitch feels like high school.
Yes. Like community college is kind of what I get it from. Like it's.
Oh yeah, that's probably more appropriate because it's not teenagers, but yes.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's like, could it be better? Yes. Will it be better? No, because Amazon doesn't care.
No,
they could care. They could care less. They have no desire.
So much revenue.
They have no desire. Yeah, because they eventually it's going to be 40/60.
Yep,
and
saw
then
that.
you're gonna have to pay to be even affiliated with them.
Well, no, because then you're gonna have to do. Is it Napster? Is that who they partnered with last year? I think it was Napster, where if you signed up and did a membership with Napster, you could get affiliate right away because Napster would have guaranteed streaming music that would not get DMCA'd.
Really.
Yeah, because it was a big deal. Maybe it was a couple years ago.
Which I mean, DMCA is. I've
It's a
found that
joke.
there's ways to get around it, ways to get away with it, where it's not even you're not gonna get caught. As long
Well,
as you stay
yeah.
away from like the top 100
Mm-hmm.
for majority of the time, and you're not playing a lot. As long as you're not playing a lot of big name songs, you're gonna be fine.
I
Um,
found out cover songs I've gotten away with, even with top 100s.
yeah. So I
But my
mean, you'll get
intro
away with them.
music,
It's I mean, there's so many that are so scared about. Oh my DMCA, like fuck it. I mean, just do whatever. Especially if you and don't save your VODs. That's another
oh,
thing.
yep.
Don't save your VODs. You'll be fine. You know, there's ways around it, and it's a fucking joke anyways. But um, nobody's tuning in for your music a lot of times. Well, take that back. There are other ones that want the playlists, but it's so they can listen to it themselves on a free streaming platform. So they're not gonna buy the songs either. They want your Spotify playlist. You know, that's what they want to listen to. Is they're not paying for it. They may pay for a subscription to Spotify, so they don't have ads, but that's about it.
And Spotify gets all that, buddy.
hmm So it's it's one of those things like you can do your own thing, but it's going to be somebody else's thing. Somebody else is going to bite off of it like everybody else does.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, streaming's fun, but it's exhausting at
Is
the same
it?
time.
Is it? When's the last time you streamed?
It was fun when I did it, but like I said, it's exhausting. Like
Diablo
you're
4, that was the other game I was streaming. Thank you. My bad. That's been bugging me. I was trying to figure out what this other game
running
was.
objects. No, it's fun, but man, it's exhausting. I remember the one I did first time I did a month-long stream, and
Ugh,
by the
no.
time I was done with that. I was like, fuck, I don't want to stream anymore because I was exhausted. Like it's like
Yeah.
it was turning into work at that point. I'm like, I didn't really get a whole lot from it either.
Nope.
Like I got subs like a few. Was I even? No, I wasn't even an affiliate yet. I was working on affiliate, so I had nothing. I got nothing out of that. Um, but man, it was rough, and I took a few weeks off after that, and then I got back into it again, and it's it's a grind for sure.
But
Trying to
it's
find.
it's a grind when you play to the trends. And yes, the trends help you a lot. Like, and what I mean by that is you go and right now there's two major trends that we've talked about before: the high and the low trends. The high trend is you play games like Call of Duty, Fortnite, League of Legends, Apex, something that has thousands upon thousands of viewers.
Mhm.
Grant also players or streamers. You have a quote better chance of getting multiple people to stop in on your stream because a lot of people are starting to realize, oh, fuck the main page, sort low to high, and go find somebody who has like 2-3 people watching. You'll get better content. While the exact opposite spectrum is to go play a game that has virtually nobody viewing it and be one of the rare people on there because then your content gets pushed to the front page. Both ideas work to a degree. My concept is I play what the fuck I want, when I want, how I want.
Mhm.
And that's why, like, right now you're seeing me play Call of Duty. And I remember, like, the game that brought me to affiliate status with Twitch was Destiny 2. I was playing with a really good buddy at the time, and him and I were both working for Twitch affiliate, and like we grinded. him and myself were grinding. His girlfriend slash wife was also playing Destiny 2. So the three of us would get on and we would just grind. And we're talking like 4 or 5 hours every day for, I think we did this probably for about 5 or 6 months. And I got affiliate within the first 2 months of the grind, not on Twitch, 2 months of the grind, because I wasn't going out and taking the easy way. I wanted people to find me. That second month, I quickly went, fuck you, went to Reddit, going live, and just people flooded in from Reddit. Hey man, here to help you hit affiliate. Fuck Twitch. Here to help you make affiliate. Fuck Jeff Bezos. I'm like, oh, yeah, cool. And then I started getting streams of like 60, 70 fucking plus people. And then if my buddy rated me at the end of stream, there goes those double digits.
Mm-hmm.
And it's starting to get paid out and everything. But literally by the end of that 6 month, I think in 4 months time, I made probably $300, $400. And I was so exhausted. Granted, I also had a child shortly after that, but I was so exhausted. I was just done. I was tired. I didn't see the benefits of it anymore, of playing just Destiny 2, because that was a very popular game, and that's what that's what I cut my teeth, so to speak, with. And I was still playing with the buddy and his wife, and we were having fun, and we were finding clans and everything. But I got so burnt out. The game burnt me out. Streaming burnt me out. And that's about the time I went to Facebook. Rinse and repeat. Went back to Twitch. Rinse and repeat. Went to YouTube. And it wasn't probably till 2 years ago when I came back to Twitch, right before I went to YouTube full time. And I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm playing what I want. And now I get these weird ass people who I'll raid if it's Twitch, or I'll just pop in afterwards on YouTube. And I'd be like, hey man, just saw you were live on Twitch, want to stop by and bring my community. And then they would follow me back, or they subscribe to me back, whatever it was. And they would hit me up only during my Destiny streams. And then if they came in during my Call of Duty streams, or my any other game I was playing at the time, Apex, I don't know what games I was playing back then, but I would get people who just be like, oh, I thought you played Destiny 2. Well, I play everything. Oh. Okay. And they just leave. And then once I started like establishing myself specifically on YouTube as I play what the fuck I want, then I get people come in like, oh, this is awesome. I like you in the community. And my community being Nexus of media gamers that Wake and I built together. And now we're having people come over just because they see him play Destiny. They see him play Phasmophobia. They're seeing me play Call of Duty or wrestling or wherever game we're playing separately or together. And it's better than feeling like a job of playing Call of Duty again today. What day is this?
Yeah.
Day 221. Great. How many wins have I had? 0. Fucking great.
And that's all I played. I played Warzone, and that was.
I know we have a whole year of.
That's all I did.
You talking about Warzone?
That's all I played. From Warzone, first Warzone coming out, that's all I streamed was that one, and that's what I played. But yeah, it's rough.
Yeah,
it is fun, but man, it gets rough.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I mean, I haven't streamed. I mean, you haven't streamed either in a long time, but I haven't streamed consistently. Mostly, I've been like onesie twosies a week, 5 days in a row. I'm so proud of myself. Will I stream tomorrow? Probably. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm also finding out like it's just more fun when I'm like, I'm gonna go live. I'll talk about whatever the fuck I want. And I literally like, you can check all my intros. All my intros are somewhat the same. Depends on my ADHD moment, honestly.
Yeah.
But it's always like, this is the game we're playing. Oh, come check out 2 Guys 1 Gamepad. Go check out Nexus. Go visit Shell Shock. And something's working. Whether it's this podcast, whether it's streaming. I'm being paid out by Shell Shock. And I'm having people. I've had one person. I think when I was playing Diablo, on Friday, Saturday, whatever, one of these weekends, I was playing Diablo, and I had somebody come over and they're like, "Oh hey, wait, don't you do something?" I was like, "Yeah, I do a lot of stuff, man. What do you want?" And he saw the Two Guys One Gamepad logo, and he's like, "Oh, I'm from your guys' podcast page." I kid you not. I'm stupid. I went, huh? What?
What do you mean?
Like
Podcast?
it was literally like you. All I said was, huh, because I had to read it. So I'm looking over my right hand side and I go, huh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, oh, thanks.
Oh, yeah, that is the thing. Shit.
You can just see the glazed look of,
Uh,
what is he talking?
podcast.
Oh, the thing I do every week. Oh, shit. But basically, my live stream is very much like this podcast. Random.
Yeah.
And we'll get Rahgel back in the stream, I promise. We'll do it. Probably sometime.
I will. It's probably around that. I'd love to do it sooner, but we'll see.
I would too. I created some fucking logos for you, and you're not utilizing them.
I will use them eventually. Sometime.
I used them on the stream.
I will get them eventually. Some point I'll be back.
No, you won't.
It's a hiatus for rebranding, is what it is.
That's what
Make
last year
everybody-
was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm
actually,
looking for a logo.
Beginning of this year was supposed to be the rebrand.
No.
Yes.
You were gonna do August, and then it got pushed back to October, and then it was okay. Well, maybe after the holidays, and then January,
Yeah.
and then it's I don't know when I'm gonna stream again.
Yeah.
You're like Skull
Yeah.
and Bones, fucking dangling the possibility in front of me, and then telling me,
Oh.
no.
Oh, you almost got it. You almost got it that time.
Just fucking play the goddamn game. Just fucking play the goddamn game.
No, I want to. I need fucking time. Don't have time.
Do we need to do a whole nother episode of just live stream with the two of us on Kick?
We'll see. That might be a thing.
I know I'm working
Maybe.
on it. I gotta figure out the whole things about all of it. Maybe create new graphics. That's the key. You can really tell why I'm devoted to something because I create graphics.
Yeah, I'll have to see.
We'll figure something out.
I do want to. But yes, we'll get back at it.
Yeah, we will. I mean, I don't know. I also feel like streaming's kind of, I don't want to say dying because that's not the proper word, but I definitely feel like streaming has slowed down, especially since the few years ago, since 2019, 2020, and everybody was locked indoors. Because then everybody was a fucking streamer. And fucking they were.
Mm-hmm.
Don't believe me. Not Rahgel, this is like you listening. Don't believe me. Go look at the stats of Twitch streamers 2017 to 2019, and then go look at the streamer from 2019 to 2021. We're talking well up to 500% growth, if not 1,000% growth of new streamers.
Yep.
It was ridiculous. Not on YouTube though. Twitch. But
It'll keep dropping.
yeah, so we're getting back to the plateau, and yeah, I mean, again, it's fun. And if you're into streaming or you want to stream and you need graphics, hit me up. I'll help you out. But I don't know. Again, I enjoy it. I'm enjoying it. Sorry, let me rephrase that. I'm enjoying it now.
Yeah.
And we'll see, because my son, my 3-year-old son, is basically, I mean, he's fucking potty trained now, so I'm not changing diapers. All I have to listen to is, Dad, what? I pooped. Okay, and peed. Okay, did you wipe? Yeah. And he comes in and he squats. Look. No, I take your naked ass back to the bathroom, put your underwear on. I trust you. We'll look at bedtime. Because guess what? If you didn't wipe those crusties, that's on you. So I think my stream's gonna pick up a little bit more to a little bit longer streams.
That's good.
Just gotta start getting people to stop saying, "Oh, did you watch? Did you watch yesterday?" I know you. I think you've chimed in near the beginning of my stream yesterday, or maybe it was during one of my Diablo streams. We're like, "Oh, what the fuck are you doing on Twitch?"
Yesterday, it might have been yesterday. Yeah, so yesterday or last week, one of the two.
I don't have any pet peeves during streaming at all. Say what you want. I don't care. Like, you ain't gonna offend me. I'm tempted to play the Harry Potter game just to piss people off. But I'm playing Call of Duty. I'm getting ready to wrap up the stream. I'm on my last solo battle royale, and I have a command. And I have a tab that says "Want to play," and it tells you, this is how you play along with me, or if you want to come join a game. And I'm very open to anybody and everybody playing. I will invite people. My only stipulation is you have to be a member of my community. And this is more of a security standpoint because Discord lets me say, oh, your email has to be verified. Or email and phone. Like, I can set up level securities. I think we have ours set to email, age, and they have to have it like more than 30 days old of the account.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think it's like mid tier. We don't do phone, or maybe we do. Anyways, so I say that because if you come onto the Discord and you become a member, you accept the rules, and you can play along, cool. I know you're serious. I know you're 18 or older. Because too many times in the past, I've been like, oh yeah, you can play along with me, and then some fucking tween, I'm like, no, I had to mute you. I have to mute you. Because, not because like I do anything wrong or they do anything wrong, just the pure possibility of something happening or something being said or something being misconstrued, something being clipped and taken out of context. Don't need it. But I don't bother myself with it. Forward to yesterday, and somebody hit me up on YouTube, and they're like, "Hey, can I play along?" So I tell them, like, "Hey, hit type in command I play or exclamation point play." Sorry, and like, okay, so they did it, and they see the Discord. It tells you this is how you join, this is how you play along, blah blah. And they're like, "Oh, are we gonna play? I'm level 283." Again, sometimes my face speaks well before my brain functions. I'm level 83, and I just went, okay. So that's sarcastically, I was like, ooh, you're 200 levels higher than me. Yeah, you still need to join my Discord. I don't care how high of a level you are. Like, that means nothing to me, other than you clearly have nothing better to do with your life other than fucking play this game to get to level 283.
Yeah.
In this season we're in. Because unless I'm wrong, once you hit prestige, it resets at the end of the season. I could very well be wrong because I am not past prestige yet. Or I'm just at prestige, one of those two. I'm very low level. But they were salty with me. Be like, well, you said we can play along. Yeah, I don't have many pet peeves, but if you want to play, do the right thing. Like, it's that simple. Because I've seen way too many people, and I've even had it happen once or twice. I've seen way too many streamers hop on, and all of a sudden they're playing Fortnite or Call of Duty mostly, and it's this little tween voice, and they're just talking mad shit, and then all of a sudden they get owned by the streamer, and all you hear is "Mom." List streamer name here called me a bitch, called me this, called me that. And then the mom or dad comes on, hey, you shouldn't be talking that way to my son. This is a video game. What are you doing on here? This is for kids. Fucking grow up. Why is your kid playing Call of Duty? It says rated 18. Rated M. 18 and older. Your kid 18? No? Sounds like you need to have some common math done for you, and then you can come talk to me.
Yeah.
The worst I've gotten is somebody hopping into our stream. I think it was 5 of us a long time ago. Came in and called us all the N-word like 3 or 4 times because we killed him in Fortnite. My stream got taken down so damn quick. Not by choice, because this punk ass bitch wanted to come in, and we didn't have any security set in place at the time, and just fucking go off on us. Like, all right, now we're done. I'm done. I will not be playing with anybody ever again.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's really my only pet peeve. Not anybody else. But you can catch, at least me, not Rahgel right now. You can catch all my live streams at CyberMark6, any platform, and we'll get Rahgel on here soon.
I've created it. I've got my account, so
his accounts are for chatting. They're at Rahgel.
Yep.
No, they're not. No, they're not. No, that's not. You're Rahgel OG.
That's on
1 or 2 of them.
I can't remember what it. I know on I think Instagram it's OG. On Twitch, it's Rahgel. On Kick now it's Rahgel. YouTube should be Rahgel also.
I think YouTube was what I was thinking about. There's one of them I tried to tag you, and I was like, you know what? Screw you. I won't tag you. No, you are not Rahgel on YouTube. Not unless your only subscription is to New York Magazine.
Yeah, that's all I read.
Pretty sure you're a Rahgel OG.
Rahgel OG or Rahgel 1. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, I couldn't get.
Maybe you're Rahgel 1.
Might be. Can't remember what the hell it was.
Miss Rachel popped up when I Rahgel 1.
Fuck. Of course it did.
Where are you at?
I don't know.
Are you on YouTube?
It is Rahgel. Yes, it's Rahgel. No, it's at Rahgel 2327. It's like some crazy shit.
You haven't claimed your channel. Well, you can't claim Rahgel because somebody already has Rahgel.
Yeah, they're stupid.
If you have proof that you own the name Rahgel on the other accounts, YouTube will let you have it. But you don't, because you don't have social media as Rahgel. But you can check Rahgel's old streams out on twitch.tv/Rahgel.
Yeah.
But you can come to mine and see him talk shit to me, so it's fine.
I have it on Facebook.
Ooh.
But I think that's about it. I could get on Instagram so some jackass has it.
I've chosen a difficult name like Rahgel.
Yeah, because there's so many out there.
Clearly,
even
Miss Rachel pops up underneath Rahgel.
It's Rachel. It's bullshit.
Yeah, YouTube corrected Rachel. There's so many Rachels that popped up.
Oh yeah, I bet.
But regardless, we'll get him back into it, and I'm trying to figure out all the final details to do a live stream at least once a week, if not once a month, for us here. I got some stuff in the works. Rahgel may just find it the same day you all do too. Who knows?
Probably.
I mean, he's not wrong. It's just it's how my brain works. I'm sorry. But we are going to call it a night and wrap things up. Previous episode, we talked about WrestleMania 39 and probably the Fallout 2, depending upon when this came out. Who knows? But yeah, got lots of stuff in stored. I'm working on some shit, and come check us out. That's all I have. So I'm gonna let Rahgel do his thing.
I've got
and let him
nothing.
say his 2 words. And
Totally
don't know
killing
where
my
I was going
outro
with
and
that.
everything. I got nothing else.
I got nothing.
Look,
I'm trying to think of something, but I was like, I was gonna call you something, but I totally blanked.
I was like, I don't have. I mean, I've got nothing coming up. I've got no streaming coming up. So
Not yet.
till next episode. Bye, bitch.